I can't believe we're here, but I feel like the last reasonable person on the planet. I've been one of the last reasonable people on the planet for a long time, for regular viewers or listeners of this program, or my radio shows, or readers of my website. But I feel like the coronavirus has officially tipped the nation into crazy town. Earlier this morning, I shared a video of people sprinting into the Costco to buy toilet paper. Toilet paper. We'll share this video for those of you watching later, right here in this portion of the segment. Grown adults sprinting, maniacally driven, insane by the coronavirus to such an extent that they are going out in public to a venue, coming into close contact with hundreds of others in an effort to ensure that they can wipe their ass when they go to the bathroom from 2020 until 2034 without needing to take a trip to the convenience store again. This is what America has become. I watched this morning a video of City of Memphis parents terrorized by the coronavirus, despite the fact that no child in the entire world has died of the coronavirus thus far. That is not hyperbole. That is real, factual data. The coronavirus does not influence in any way children. They appear to be 100% immune to all of the ravages of the coronavirus. A man, I am presuming he is a father, spraying his child down outside the school like the kid was about to go to the pool on the hottest day of the year, and he had to make sure he was covered in sunscreen. He sprayed the child in Lysol, head to toe, outside of the school building to save him from the coronavirus, which cannot hurt him. In the process, he went ahead and gave his child more carcinogens and negative, whatever you want to call it, chemicals than he would otherwise have been exposed to in the next 15 years of his life. Probably thereby ending that poor child's life 10 years sooner than he otherwise would have. When that poor child is 71 years old, instead of living to be 81, he will think back upon the day that his dad doused him in Lysol outside of Memphis City Public Schools. A mom, I'm presuming it was a mom, showed up in her own anti-coronavirus outfit. Watch this video. Look at what I'm talking about. These are real people, fellow citizens of the great state of Tennessee who have lost their minds. If you are at home and you are making an anti-coronavirus outfit to wear into public, you have gone insane. You don't need to be worried about the coronavirus. You need to check yourself into an insane asylum. You need to turn off the television. You need to get off the Facebook and the Snapchat and the Twitter and the TikTok and whatever else other places you are spending your time, because I'm sorry, you have gone 100 billion% insane. You're going to be fine. The coronavirus, unless you are over 75 and have a bad immune system, is not going to hurt you. We got dudes out here walking around in homemade masks that haven't worn a condom since 1964. There are millions of people with HIV all over this country, and dudes won't wear condoms, and they got their own homemade coronavirus masks. We got people out here who haven't gotten a flu shot in their entire life. They won't walk into Walgreens and get a free flu shot that takes 45 seconds. But they are making their own hazmat outfits so that they can go pick their kids up at school. People, 26 people in this country have died of the coronavirus. 26! There are 327 million of us in this country alone. 4,200 people worldwide have died of the coronavirus. Every hour, that's in months, there are 7 billion of us. Every hour, 6,250 people die. We haven't even had a full hour's worth of worldwide death on a regular basis yet. And people are losing their minds. More people every year die of lightning strikes by the thousands than have been killed by the coronavirus so far this year. And even if you get it, 80+% of the people who get it don't even know that they have it because the symptoms are so bad. Where have we gone as a country that we can't even handle a virus? People are sitting around arguing about whether it's racist to say that the virus is from Wuhan. That's how you name a virus, by identifying where it came from. I love Asian people, but I'll be damned if they didn't create the Wuhan virus. That's where it's from. It's not racist to point that out. Ebola is from the Ebola region. That's how we name things. I'm from Nashville. That's where I was born. That doesn't mean anything. It's a geographic location. I swear to God, people have gone insane. And I don't even know what to say at this point. It's like I'm the last normal person in media on the planet. The governor of Ohio just came out and said, we can't have indoor sporting events. The governor of Ohio, the Ivy League, the smartest people in theory on the planet, just canceled the Ivy League basketball tournament. Vanderbilt University. By the way, that means that all of those basketball players played their final game. Every year, the winner of the tournament gets a trip to the NCAA. They just said, we're going to use the regular season standings. To hell with it. Vanderbilt University. I am a double graduate alum of Vanderbilt. Just shut down for the next couple of weeks. Parents are paying thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars for their kids to get an education. And instead of doing that, they are all sitting around watching Pornhub all day, and they're all going to get diplomas while their parents pay $75,000 a year for them to go to college. My own kids are out of school right now. I might have to stop talking right now and scream at them to shut up while they're playing Madden because Dad's trying to work. They're going to get all of this week off, and they get all next week off for spring break. I'm jealous of my own kids because they don't have to do anything because of the coronavirus. And here I am working 15 jobs and trying to lift up a whole family, while everybody else sits around and gets to play Madden and go play horse in the backyard all day. I got to say, the country's gone insane. Absolute insanity. And this is not the first time that we've had a virus that terrifies everybody. We had the SARS, the Ebola, the Zika, the H1N1, the swine flu, all this stuff. You know what happens? I'm still alive, and you're still alive. This reminds me of when I was in high school. When I was in high school, we had a school meeting. I guarantee you, I went to Martin Luther King Magnet High School. I graduated in 1997. I am 40 years old. For 5 straight years, we had a weekly assembly where we were all told we were going to die of AIDS. If you are around my age, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have sex, you will die of AIDS. I was so terrified to have sex that I thought I was going to die. They scared the bejesus out of us. If anybody got AIDS in America, they came and talked at my school. Every damn week, we had a new assembly about how everybody was going to die of AIDS. Every single week. Every person who had AIDS in America except Magic Johnson came through my high school and talked about how we were all going to die. You know how many people die of AIDS now? 0. In America, anyway. Because, damn it, we eventually find cures for everything, and because fear porn is incredibly powerful. All right, now I got to tell you, I've just teed off on all of America losing its mind. But I have to tell you this. And by the way, let me say this. I am so sick of you, the world is going to end people on social media. You're not even content to call it the coronavirus. You got to run around like you're some big mathematician, big PhD student, and call it COVID-19. You ever notice this? The people who are the most panicked don't even call it the coronavirus, and God forbid you even mention that it came from China, because that's racist. They call it COVID-19. Oh, if COVID-19 isn't stopped, the whole world is going to end as we know it. COVID-19, COVID-19. You need to cover your damn mouths because you've lost your mind, all right? I am so sick of hearing all of you alarmists. They're like, oh, well, it's going to double every 4 days. And when it doubles every 4 days, eventually 7 billion people are all going to... No, we're not. We can stop it. If it gets bad, we stop it. That's what happened in China. That's what happened in South Korea. It's what's going to happen in Italy. It ain't bad now. If it gets bad, we'll stop it. It doesn't keep doubling forever. If I fold this piece of paper over 56 times, eventually it goes to the moon. And it doubles every time. It doesn't work like that. If I have $1 and I double it every time on the chessboard, then I end up with $4 trillion. Guess what? I can't do it 64 straight times. It doesn't work that way. A lot of anger here. A lot of angst. A lot of antipathy expressed from me towards the general American public. Having said all that, I have malice towards none and hope and justice for all. I have a solution. And my solution is straightforward. It's brilliant. It's incisive. Some might call it genius. Not the kind of guy to brag or draw attention to myself, but this is genius. All right? Donald Trump has immense powers as the president of the United States. The people who are obsessed with the Wuhan virus, sorry, it's racist, with coronavirus, sorry, not smart enough, with COVID-19 are obsessives about it. They're not going to be happy until everybody dies or until Donald Trump dies, probably. But what could our president do to unite all the disparate strands of our country? He could declare Thursday and Friday of the NCAA tournament next week to be national paid holidays. He could say that he is going to decree that henceforth every single Thursday and Friday of the NCAA tournament is going to be a national holiday. And that as a result, he is requesting that everyone quarantine themselves in their house on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next week, the NCAA tournament, and watch the NCAA tournament for 4 straight days without going outside. And then on Monday, we could all go back to work. This is brilliant because the average incubation period for the Wuhan virus, for the coronavirus, for COVID-19 is 5 days. In one fell swoop of executive authority, Donald Trump could give us all 2 days off forever, a 4-day weekend to obsess over American individualism and exceptionalism on the basketball court, aka the NCAA tourney. You'd still all be able to get your brackets in on Wednesday at work. You'd still all be able to get your bets in on your phones or via your friendly local bookie. You would be able to kick back your feet on Thursday. You wouldn't have to lie to your boss and claim that you were sick. You wouldn't have to call in and pretend that suddenly you happened to get sick at the perfect weekend. You would have 4 straight days of national solidarity to watch college basketball together. From noon Eastern till after midnight on Thursday. From noon Eastern till after midnight on Friday. No early morning wake up. No worries at all. Wake up on Saturday. What's your diligent duty as an American? You got to watch more college basketball on Saturday and Sunday. And when you're finished with that great hoop excess, that great cornucopia of college hoop extraordinariness, you would and I would have cured America of the coronavirus. Tell me that I'm not a genius, and I'll tell you what you are, a damn liar. I appreciate all of you. My name is Clay Travis. All I'm trying to do is tell you that you're all going to be fine. You're not going to die. You are going to survive the coronavirus, and your life is going to go back to being just as boring as it was before. Some of you, by the way, are so boring, I don't even know why you want to survive. What are you living for? Your Toyota Corolla from 1994? Your old haggard girlfriends and wives? Your $28,000 a year job? Brother, you're holding too strong to life. Gotta be honest. Live a little, my friends. I love all of you. DBAP unless you need to SBAP. This is Outkick the coverage. Be live 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning on Fox Sports Radio. I'll be live on television with, lock it in about 1 hour. I love all of you. Kisses. DBAP unless you need to SBAP. See y'all. Love you. Thank you. Thank you, Facebook. You're all going to be fine. You're not going to die. Trust me. See y'all.